and they left my remote that they stole from me by my side when I woke up, as to try and make me seem crazy, but there's too much evidence that they broke in. It's too much. Oh my gosh. So we're gonna call out these energies. These are people, these are individuals, okay? So their shit is gonna be like called out, like obviously, but I don't even know the point. Like I feel like my cards really like they're so perfect. I feel like the way God has like guided me to make them has been so great, y'all. I don't even have to do nothing. Oh. So you Zab, you smart little cat. You smart. Smart girl. Fuchsia called them out. Fuchsia, my little detective. Look at her. My little detective. She did the investigating with me. She made sure. She's so smart. You're so smart. She's so smart. From the lineage of my one of my favorite cats, one of my strongest cats that I've ever had. Yeah. She's rare. She is DNA activation from my bloodline. Oh, my baby. What? Who knew? Familiars get passed down, y'all. I love her so much. I love her so much. Look at her. She's so cute. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so happy for her. Her birthday's coming up. Yeah, I'm so happy. Sorry, I'm getting Fusa. Everything is just looking so much better right now. I think it's just because as soon as I figured out, like, oh, okay, I'm not going crazy. Like, I'm so happy because it's like they really came in like while I was asleep and tried to make it seem like I was with my remote the whole time. When I remember when I did have my remote on my bed, I'll be moving around, and every time the TV, I'll get pissed. I'll fling my remote somewhere when it's on my bed. I don't keep my remote on my bed because it gets uncomfortable. I put the remote next to my whatever. I put the remote next to my bed, like down there at the side, and on the floor, and it disappeared like yesterday when they broke into my apartment. And I told the front desk, and I wake up this morning to another sign of a break-in. The chair that I put next to my door had been moved. The first aid kit that was against the wall fell over. So it was like I could tell that like someone came in while I was asleep. And then the remote suddenly appeared near me. I asked my cat what else they did apart from coming in and like putting the remote there, and she said that they were breathing mad hard, like like she did the whole thing. I was like, oh my gosh. They were working with the front manager to get in or whatever, but let's just keep going. Yeah, this is the energy that they were projecting onto me by their actions. Okay, Five of Swords, or five, that's Five of Wands, right? Yeah, that's Five of Wands. So that's a fight battle. Okay, what is that about? Sower of Discord. So it's Discord. That's Aries energy. That's the name of the front desk girl. The front desk girl who lied to SFE Rap, which is a organization that helps with homelessness and preventing it. She lied to them so that I would end up homeless, acting as if I didn't live in California anymore, nor in San Francisco. So, yeah, she lives in this building, and so she has access I'm gonna have to tell Bernard this. Yeah, look at them. Witch. That's her. Attempting to decategorize God's creatures, falsely shepherding people / overseeing. Exodus 22:18, Deuteronomy 18:10-12, 2 Chronicles 33:6, Nahum 3:4, Galatians 5:20, Surah 2:102, 20:69, 10 evil acts, 4 of speech, 3 of mind. So it's what they're saying to cover it up, their false alibi. They're getting caught up. Their false alibi, their alibi is getting caught up now. Their alibi is going to jail 100%. There it is. Because they wanted the opportunity to direct some sort of secrecy. See? And there's the completion. Yeah. There it is. My security. Deliberation is power of deliberation. Yeah. There it is. Messenger. Queen of Joins. And this is the proof. Right? Yeah. Proving or accolade. So that's what it is. They wanted to decategorize, act like God's people don't, as if that God's people don't have the mind to figure it out, as if that they were smarter than God's children, them a witch. Echo persona repeats others' ideas as if they originated them. Wind caller persona uses rumors and whispers to shift group direction. Leash holder persona keeps others on short control influence chains. Chess master persona sees every relationship and event as a part of the long game. So now that's being seen. No honor amongst thieves. Yeah, net weaver persona builds interconnected obligations so no one can move freely without them. It's all going back to sender. They're gonna get fired, kicked out, or should I say the police is gonna come in and kick him out. And they want it to be me, but it's gonna be them before me. Hollow crown persona holds visible authority with no real substance but uses appearance to control. Yeah, latch persona attaches to powerful people to rise with them. Yeah, bloodshedder. Thief. There she is. Bloodshedder influences rage and violence against life and death, murder spree of any and all. Thief assumes guardianship of darkness. So assumes guardianship of darkness, as if the dark is gonna protect them, as if like basically people's blind spots or things that people can't see, things that are left in the dark energies, dark forces, they're assuming that they're working for them. Pretends life is too hard. Exodus 20:15, Ephesians 4:28, Surah 5:38, Manusmrti 8:33, 332, 10 evil acts, second body evil. So you see, this the 10 evil acts is the first body evil for bloodshedder. So they were attempting to straight up destroy, kill. Coattail rider rides by attaching to someone else's success. Shroud persona covers truth with obvious blind spots, so it's confusing to uncover. Hater. Yeah, Fuchsia. Where's your toy? Sorry. Projecting false sense of hostility. Hater, covertness / shady. Yeah, character assassination. Leviticus 19:17, 1 John 3:15, Surah 67-8, Bhagavad Gita 16:18, 10 evil acts, 3 of mind. So now they're getting caught for that. Yeah. Yep, now they're getting caught for that. King of Joints is there with the 10 of Swords in reverse. So that's the energy. They wanted to make it seem as if that they didn't have some sort of trauma that would have led them to doing these kinds of actions, or that they hadn't been traumatized before from doing these types of actions. So let's expose it. Yeah. They wanted to make it seem as if that they hadn't attempted to steal something from people before. So they were probably kicked out of something in their family. Their parents probably don't talk to them or something like that because they were caught stealing within the family. Okay, that's one other thing. Yeah, they have a background of this, of stealing. Yeah, and taking things that aren't theirs. They have a background about this. Like in school, they were caught multiple times causing issues and drama for people. Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, there it is. Yep, homewrecker energy. They're getting karma. Yeah, look, murderer. Look, mass collector persona, steals personas from others to use later. Murderer, killing those not intended to be harmed, unjust killing. So they probably had abortions. Yeah, they had abortions. So they home wreck. So they basically home wreck, get pregnant, have an abortion for money. Yeah, adulterer / adulteress, deceive spouses and wives, an actual homewrecker. Yeah, sodomite in reverse, unholy. So basically it's like they also try to accuse people of being into them when they're not, or basically they try to trap lesbians into a relationship with them when they're not a lesbian themselves. Kind of energy, it's giving that. Or they accuse people of being lesbians after they've home wrecked or something like that, right? That's another thing. They like go around and be like, oh, that bitch is a lesbian, da 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 da, she want me so bad, da 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 da. That's what she does, yeah. And then that's how they home wreck. Like, oh, you don't want to be with her, she's actually a lesbian, da 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 da. She just wants to get close with your homegirls, da 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 da. That's them. Leviticus 18:22, Romans 1:26-27, Surah 7:80-81, 10 evil acts, third body evil. Unholy, projects self-immorality as intent to be by perjury. So they lie, obviously. Unholy, they're stupid. See, they don't realize that the shit that they do is being seen. Attempts to falsify ordinance. Leviticus 27-8, 2 Timothy 3-2, Surah 9:108, Bhagavad Gita 16:7, 10 evil acts, 3 in mind. Adulterers. So Exodus 20:14, Leviticus 20:10, Deuteronomy 22:22, Proverbs 6:24-29, Proverbs 7:5-27, Ezekiel 16:32, Matthew 5:27-28, John 8:3-11, James 4:4, Revelation 2:22, Surah 17:32, 24:2, 24:3, 4:15, 10 evil acts, 4 of speech. So people are now calling them out. Like, people are like, why the fuck would you say that? Why the fuck would you do that? How fucking dare you? Who the fuck do you think you are? I'm gonna find you. So they're being threatened at this time. Puppet master persona, directly holding others accountable for one's own actions without being seen as responsible. So people are peeping game now about the situation. People are waking up about the situation. Yeah, prideful, about their pridefulness. Disrupts tendency in an attempt to abuse incrementalship. Demonic. I want to explain that demonic energy. When someone is demonic, it's like you could trigger those demons, and these people have no control over how they react. So you can see them immediately. So it's like they're very easily manipulated, very easily controlled. You can say anything, do anything. I'm about to go there and tell the front desk that someone came in and put the, remote in my room, but I can't find the, but it's missing a battery. I'm about to go do that. Yeah, this is so, yeah, I don't even have to do that. I feel like I have to, so that I can spark up an investigation, because yeah, why would it be missing a battery if no one broke in? Is the only way, right? But now there's more than that, right? Because that would be a show of pride, right? Proverbs 16:18, James 4:6, Surah 16:23, Bhagavad Gita 16:4, 10 evil acts, 3 of mind. Yeah, thief. You see? You see how I'm the one who took out the battery after they had placed it here to go and try and be like, I can't find it. And the thief card came out. You see? Well, I don't have to do it. You see how immediate it is? That's how fast the karma comes. I don't even have to do it. The karma's already here waiting for me to go and think that I can. Literally. This is the reason why it's so hard for us to be able to find these people out. Because it's like, as chosen ones, we can't do what it is that they do so that we could be able to get our justice. We must find a better way. We must follow a specific path so that we can get our justice. Because the way that God is organizing the whole situation is to make sure that we not only receive our justice, but also are able to preserve our justice. But the whole thing is to trigger a bloodshedder energy, which is what they are in. These people are lustful, bloodlustful. I don't know how to explain it at all. Leash holder persona keeps others in a short, controlled influence or chains. This is the trigger that pisses me off. I don't like it when people assume that they are keeping me on a short leash. I don't like it when people are assuming that they are keeping me on a short something. Like they're keeping me on a short, you know what I mean? Like they're keeping me on some tight. You know what I mean? I don't fuck with that. I don't know if you know this, but my Aquarius does not fuck with that. Aquarius energy requires that everybody know that we are indiscriminately free. You hear what I'm saying? Indiscriminately free. In every fucking way possible. They want to make it seem like they are putting us on some sort of short leash so that they can do what? Hand switch persona. Pretend to offer one thing while delivering another. You see what I'm saying? Debouché projects this position as duty to circumvent true action. See? Desiring to be coveted through false position. You see what I'm saying? They want to act like they're in a good position, a standing in reality in society. They want to act like they're in that energy. And and that position or something is worthy to be like coveted, so that they can hand switch, so that they can act like they're delivering something or someone, and as if that. Okay. So victory is here with the ancestors, right? Let's look up angel numbers. I don't even know, like, it's a matter of time when they get caught. Like, it's a matter of time when these individuals get noticed and whatnot. Basically. New beginnings are here. That's the energy I've been feeling. New beginnings are here. Like, God has shown us what we needed to see, and the new beginnings are here. Yeah, there's no slowing down now. Oof. What is this? Why is it all in reverse? Hold up. New beginnings are here. Let me switch this up. New beginnings are here. Everything was in reverse. Except for the new beginnings. Limitless potential. Okay. Energy levels. Limitless energy levels. Okay. Reflect. So this is the reflect energy that they were trying to force. See, Lucky Shirt. They were trying to force some sort of reflection. Their reflection. I don't understand that energy. I'm going to be honest. I don't understand how that works. I'm going to be so for real. I'm going to be so honest. I don't know how it works. I don't know what it is that they're doing where they like want me to reflect on their shit. Like, I've never stolen anything before. So when someone who has stolen thousands of dollars worth of shit tries to be like, nobody's perfect, I'll be like, yes, I am. You watch me say I'm perfect and you do nothing about it. How are you going to prove that I'm less perfect than you are? How are you going to prove that? Well, so that's what I'm trying to say. It's like they don't understand. Yeah, clarity in reverse. They don't know. Yeah, compromise. They are the ones with the compromise. They compromise themselves. I compromise with God. You see what I'm saying? The big break. See what I'm saying? How are you going to tell me that I'm less perfect than you? I'll be like, yeah. Motherfuckers be like, you took my soul from me. Yeah, I did. Yeah, now what? These people don't understand, like, because they always think that I'm arguing with them. But it's because they can't face a real argument. They'll be like, you took my whole life from me. Yeah. Let's say that actually, no, I didn't. I don't take lives because I am life. I don't have to take lives. See, compromise. See what I'm saying now? See, and there's the reflect. See how it was like, actually, no. They'd be like, but you just made a mistake. And I'm like, what, you think God doesn't, you know what I mean, have errors in the universe? There's plenty of errors out here. See, compromise. See, act on the idea. See what I'm saying? Unexpected shift. They didn't think about that. What am I supposed to at this point? There's nothing that, like, narcissists think that they can use these games and shit like that to try and play with me. Like, nah. I don't do that. I don't do that. I've survived too much. Wind caller Sona uses rumors and whispers to shift group direction. So they think they have group direction power, power over groups. So more than a grouping. Didn't I say decategorize? They wanted to control the category system. Like, you know how all karmic individuals go to karmic zones and all good people go to good people zones? You know what I mean? All the honest, humble people go to church. All the people that are in direct communication with Allah are going to the mosque. You know what I mean? They want to act like they control. They're like, no, I want the disciple of Jesus Christ to go to the trap house and rape that person. But then I also want the good, humble churchgoer to go to. That's what they be doing. Like, fuck that. By the way, I rebuke that. That's not me saying that, really. Yeah, see, bribe giver. You see what I'm saying? That's how they do it. I don't know about the reflecting stuff, trying to make me reflect on what they be doing. Which is another thing. It's like, wait, you've never bullied anyone before? Yeah, no, I've never bullied anyone before. The fuck? How the fuck am I gonna bully? Like, I don't even know where to begin with that. And this is the shit that they be copying. They be copying. They be like, look in the mirror, watch my video. I don't even know how. No. I don't even. No. I don't even. I shit you not. That's what they be doing. Like, isn't that premeditated? Jesus said not to premeditate anything anymore in this season. So, balance breaker. Intentionally destabilizes groups to seize leadership. Isn't that the decategorizing? So now, people higher up are starting to notice. They're starting to notice higher up. So it's like the people that are here in this establishment, they think that they are supported by their higher ups. Their higher ups are talking to their lawyers. Their lawyers are saying there's some shit going on in that building and it's better to provide a settlement to the people that have been affected by the situation, or else it'll be a bigger lawsuit than they're prepared to pay for. They're firing people now. This is about to be a mass firing. Yeah, 444 blessing in disguise. Good fortune. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.